Hello everyone. Okay, some of you have seen the video that have been trending, the pastor in New York. The first person that actually started posting that stuff online. It came from our page. And then people have been saying things that they gave out the land to the pastor. So why are they going out now to go and harass the pastor? I also saw a comment which was trying to defend and all of those things. So we got talking and then she said I can come around. Okay, ma, so what happened?
Okay. What happened is that the state land was given to him for rent. That was 2019.
2019. Okay.
Yes, that was 2019. And my husband have been collecting rent from him every year, yearly.
Okay.
Though sometimes forcefully, because he will not pay in full. Or maybe we will keep calling and calling and calling. Sometimes he will not even pick my husband's call for like 1 month or more.
Okay.
So at first we approached him with a notice to quit the said land, but he said he cannot leave the place.
Which year was that?
That was 2020.
That's
2020. That was 2020, 2021.
That was the first time people asked him to leave.
Yes.
Okay, but you said you people just rented the place to him in 2019.
Yes.
So it was after 1 year you wanted him to leave.
Yes, he wanted him to leave after
Okay.
1 year. So he said he cannot leave the place.
But he has already put some physical structure there. So you people did not have an agreement about that?
We did not have any agreement with him at all. There was no agreement.
But he told you people he want to use the place for church.
He said he wanted to use the place for church, like fellowship.
Okay.
So normally I was thinking maybe it would be like tarpaulin or whatever. So as at that time we were at Benin.
Okay.
When we returned, we met the structure.
Okay.
And there was no agreement. He did not tell my husband he wanted to erect any structure there.
Okay.
So when we met that thing, so my husband was like, he approached him. Why did you erect a structure here without even informing me? Said no, that the land was given to him, that he rented the land from my late father-in-law. So there is nothing my husband can do and there is nothing they can do. If my husband does not like it that way, that I should come and pay him for those things he has erected there.
Okay.
So that was when we gave him the notice, and the notice was still counting. When he started calling, sometimes he will call my husband or scheduled for a meeting, and when we go for the meeting, sometimes he will not be there, but the church workers will be there. They will keep telling us is either my husband will come in and pay for those things. He did not do any agreement with us.
Okay, let me get something. Okay, so that means the person that he rented the land from wasn't your husband?
It was my father-in-law, and that was 2019. And before my father-in-law rented the place for him, okay, he called my husband as the first son and informed him, okay, that he want to rent out this particular land for one pastor Odudu one.
Okay.
At first, my husband was not in support, but later my father-in-law was able to convince him that it's just church, so they should come in. No, I told my husband, no problem now, it's church. So after that, what we started seeing was different from what we expected from a true man of God. I cannot judge him, even my husband is not judging him. And secondly, we needed that land for shop. We want to erect some shops there. So we went to him and the church workers. We explained everything to them. They said they cannot leave the place, that it is church, that they cannot leave the place, that if my husband wants to increase rent, that he should increase, or maybe he should go and wait when he is hungry, that he will come and beg them for the rent. That was what he said.
Okay, so the case went to court?
Yeah, we went to court. After pleading, we are pleading with him. We went to court. So they invited him, and we have been going to court since that time. So sometime last year, they gave judgment on the case after some process. So the judgment favored us because truly is our land. We did not sell it to him. So after the judgment, the court ordered him to move, and they gave him date and time to move. The church chairman called my husband that they cannot leave the place. He said it openly that they cannot leave the place, that there is no way they can leave the place. So we went back to our lawyer. We told her everything, that please help us. Personally, I beg, my lawyer can even say, I beg, ma, please just help us to get back the land. We need the land. We want to use it. They were so adamant that they cannot leave the place. All he kept saying was that when my husband is broke enough, that he will come begging
for the rent.
That was what he said.
When was the last time you people collected rent from him?
The last rent expired December last year.
Okay.
December last year. And that particular rent, it was the court that forced him to pay us that rent. He did not pay in full. It was instrumental.
How much was the rent, sir?
At first, it was 10,000 every month. That's 120,000 a month. So after, when the matter was still in court, our barrister advised us to increase the rent. Whether from there they would leave. But we saw there was no way. They were not even ready.
So you increased it to what?
We increased the rent either to 15,000 or so.
Wow. Okay. So that means there was never a time that the land was given to them?
No. My father-in-law did not worship there. And personally, my husband and I, we have never stepped our foot inside this church. Okay, we have not.
Your father-in-law is?
My father-in-law was a senior pastor in Mount Zion Church.
Okay.
He has never for one day worshipped there.
Is he still alive?
No, he's late.
Oh, okay. I see.
Even before he died, he was begging my husband to please get the land back from that prophet. That what he is doing there is different from what he was expecting.
Okay, all right. Okay, so as a pastor offered to buy the land from you people? He
didn't.
All through these processes, he had never offered?
He didn't. What he kept saying was, when you are tired or when you are broke enough, you will come begging me. You will come and beg for the rent. That's what he has been telling us. Even there is one man that was worshiping there. At that time, he was the church secretary. The man came to us, approached us. I told him everything. My husband narrated everything to the man, and that is one of the reasons why the man left the church. He said he's not comfortable with what is going on there. That they cannot operate somebody to take away someone's property without any agreement or anything.
Okay, so what happened today when you guys got there?
Okay, what happened? When the court officials arrived the venue, there were people in the church.
Okay.
Because I heard they had program today. There were people in the church, but immediately they saw the court officials. They locked everywhere, and we did not see anybody again. So the next thing, they tried talking. They were shouting. The court officials were shouting that if anybody is around there, the person should come out and open the door and grant them access to the place. Nobody came out, and we did not see anybody there again. We waited there. The next thing, they said prophet Odudu drove in, and some boys came out from his car with bottles, armor and other weapons, and they attacked the court officials and even my husband. One even said, stupid police officer, you think you have somebody, you think you have connection, I will do this. The prophet was ranting in a high voice, high tune, that he will make my husband run mad, he will make me run mad, that he will deal with my family. So I told my husband that we should go to shelter division. We went there, make an entry, and we came back with patrol team. When they saw the patrol vehicle, the prophet drove away, and those boys started running away. The police had to pursue them, and they caught one of them.
Okay.
One of them is there at the police custody.
Okay.
So when we get to the station, the IPO in charge had to call the said prophet. When they called him, he said he was not around. No, that is not around. That is not, but he was there. Some of the court officials are injured. The chief bailiff, his phone is broken. Even his wallet, I don't know if you have seen it, because when I left there, he was still looking for his wallet.
Okay.
And so many people were injured, including my husband.
Okay. So this is actually what happened today.
Yeah, that's what happened.
Okay. So the notice that was given by the court for them to vacate the place actually expired.
Yes.
Wow.
Yes.
Okay.
And it's
the-
not even this month.
wow.
It's not even this month.
Okay. So for landowners where they carry land, lease, rent, give person, and I don't hear. This is actually what happened.
My own is that they should just beg him to stay away from my family. He has threatened us that he will make my husband run mad, he will make me run mad, he will deal with my family. They should tell him if anything goes wrong with any member of my family, they should hold him responsible, because we don't have issue with any other person, and even him we don't have issue with them. We only wanted him to quit the property
land,
there.
yeah.
Yes, for us. Every other thing that happened there, it wasn't our own direction. It's order from the
court. Okay.
Yes, it wasn't our own order. It was from the court.
So the property that have been picked out today, like if he needs the property, he needs to go to the
Yes, yes.
Okay, okay.
He should go to the court.
And settle
He's
with
not with us. We did not touch any of his property. Eh,
court. All right. Okay. So the court is also bringing down the structure.
yes,
Oh, they will bring down the
yes,
structure.
that's the order.
Okay. Okay.
Because the structure is not our own.
Okay.
It's only the land that is our own. And he did not do any agreement with us.
It's okay. All right. So guys, for people that wanted to hear their own side of the story, this is their own side of the story. And then people that also want to hear the pastor side of the story, let me know.
Thank you, sir.